Shalom. To start this lesson, I want to begin by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the sincere brothers wishing truth and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth diligently. To you I say Shalom. I'm the brother award-born lawyer from the GMS Miami, the Heralds of Yahweh Shai camp. And I come back with another lesson. And in this lesson, what I'm going to be going into is, we were instructed when we were instructed when we came into the truth. All right? We were instructed when we came into the truth. Okay? And this lesson comes from watching a lesson Apostle Gabar did, I believe it was yesterday. I know it was one of his most recent lessons he did. Basically, the title was, we came into this truth to suffer, something like that. And he said, I believe it was like the 20-something or 30-something or 40-minute mark. He was saying, I'm going to let this car pass. He had said something which is, he said something, and I'm gonna roughly paraphrase. I'm roughly paraphrase it. He said that. Let me let this car pass. Sorry, brothers. He said that. When we came into this truth, we were instructed. We were told that this was not gonna be an easy walk in the park. This was not gonna be an easy walk in the park. We was gonna go through hell. All right. We was gonna suffer, and etc. We were told this, which all of us was told this, man. When we first came into the truth, all right. Starting with the apostles on down, we were all told by our apostles on down, I should say, that this was not going to be an easy walk in the park. You were going to go through hell. You were going to suffer. You was going to lose this, that, and the third for a Mashiach's sake, for the name of a Mashiach Yahweh Shai. We was already told this when we first came in. You have individuals that come into the truth and are told these different things and they fall out. And you have individuals that hear about the truth, that hear about Yahweh Shai, or they hear that they're Israelite and etc. They only hear the honey, but they don't hear the bitter part. Which when it comes to eating the roll, you got to eat the whole roll and eat it and digest it, take it all in. All right? It's going to be honey. It's going to be sweet as honey at first, but eventually it's going to get bitter. All right? Your parents may come against you. Your mom may call you the devil. Your dad may call you the devil. They both may call you the devil. Your wife may leave you. All right? She might take the kids. Your cousin may try to fight you because you try to give them the word. Because when we first come into the truth, we're very zealous. So we try to tell everybody and their mama about the word, about Yahweh Shai. That's what it is. You may get enemies. Your friends may turn to enemies because you're trying to tell them the truth. The scriptures say in Galatians 4:16, am I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? And yes, being in this truth, you will make a lot of enemies. All right? Just because you're telling them the truth. But that's the bitter part. People going to talk shit. People going to try to fight you. People going to count you out of family gatherings. You used to be the guy at you used to be the guy that everybody wanted at the family gathering. Now they not calling you to come anymore. Or don't bring that Israelite guy there no more. And etc. Your girl may leave you, may take the kids once again. That's all the bitter part. Satan gonna fuck with you. That's another bitter part. This truth is not an easy walk in the park. It's not. Nobody ever said it was going to be either. Nobody said it was going to be either, man. That's why when you come into this truth, all right, you gotta prepare yourself, man. Coming into the truth, you gotta prepare yourself, like I tell you in Sirach 2. All right, prepare yourself from temptation. Prepare yourself. Know that you're gonna go through hell and know that you're gonna suffer. All right? It tells you in I believe 1 Thessalonians chapter 3, it tells you these afflictions are appointed onto you. So you have to go through these afflictions. For you to get to the kingdom, you have to go through these different trials, tribulations, and afflictions, man. It tell you in Acts 14:22, through much tribulation shall ye enter into the kingdom of the Most High, roughly paraphrasing. So you got to go through hell. And in this truth, you're going to go through hell. And this is instructed, or this is instructed to us when we come into this truth, when we first come into this truth. All right? It's taught to us. All right? It's taught to us. It's been known. What's the word, man? It's made known to us. It's made known to us, man, that you're going to go through hell. You're going to suffer. All right? It's not going to be an easy walk in the park. And you got individuals that come into the truth that think it's an easy walk in the park. Because what? They're not instructed of what else comes with the truth. That's why men end up falling out the truth and end up giving up and going back into the world. All right? Because they're not instructed of the bitter part. Okay? Neither did they eat the whole roll. Okay? You have people that come into the truth and be like, nah, man, I didn't sign up for this. Okay? Why do they say that? Because ultimately, they were not told of the second side of the coin. Okay? They were not given, all right, are told the second side of the coin. That's why Jake ended up saying, oh, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up to go through this. And there is certain Jakes that are told both sides of the coin and end up still falling out regardless. Hey, that was their lot to be in the truth and then end up falling out. And it was never with us. I can tell you in the book of John, 1 John, I believe, too. It tell you those that have left you, they were never with you. So you have individuals that were told, okay, and they end up falling out. They was never with us. It was never solidified. Okay? That's it. That's all that it is, man. Okay? Or if they was down for a season, and the Lord put the Spirit upon them to switch. All right, that happens too. Okay? But hey, us men, when we come into this truth, the Lord puts the Spirit upon our apostles and elders and brothers to instruct us. Man. All right, they teach us, they let us know that this is not going to be an easy walk in the park. All right? I know for myself, one of the famous books to read when you first come into this truth, or one of the famous books, okay, and chapter to read when you first come into this truth, is Sirach 2. Everybody knows about that chapter. Because out the gate, the first verse tell you, my son, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. So it's straightway telling you, look, it's not gonna be an easy walk in the park. You're gonna go through temptation. Satan gonna fuck with you. All right, Satan gonna hop on your wife. All right, now she calling you a demon, or she being disobedient. Your children, Satan gonna hop on your children. Now you see your children acting like demons and etc. Satan gonna hop on your boss. All right. All these things gonna happen. Nobody said this was gonna be a easy walk in the park, man. All right, and this truth, when you come into this truth, man, be prepared to suffer. Okay, be prepared to suffer, man. Okay, be prepared to suffer. And another thing too, you ain't the only one going through it when you come into this truth and you suffer. That's another thing brothers gotta understand. But I ain't gonna dwell too much on that. But when you come to this truth, just prepare yourself to suffer. Our Lord Yahushua suffered, man, when he was on the earth as Yahushua. He suffered. He went through different things. People talking shit, all right? Dealing with demons. Satan fucked with Yahushua. It tell you in the book of, I believe that's James, man, all right? I don't want to butcher it, but I don't want to butcher it, but I'm going to butcher it because I don't got my other phone. If I had it, I could have pulled it up and read it. But it tell you in James, basically, it's either James or Hebrews. I forget. It's one of them. If I'm correct, Yahushua basically said, it was basically talking about Yahushua, how, basically he went through the same sufferings as us, okay? He went through the same sufferings as us. He was dealing with, Satan was fucking with him. So, hey, when he fasted 40 days and 40 nights, Satan fucked with him, okay? The angels came and ministered onto him. Yahushua went through the same shit we was going through. The same shit we deal with, Yahushua went through. All right, that's what scriptures say in the book of Romans 8 and 18. Well, when you start at verse 17, all right, we're going to be joint heirs with him. And tell you in verse 18, all right, that the sufferings that we go through is not to be compared to the glory that shall be revealed unto us, roughly paraphrasing. So the hell that we go through is not to be compared to everything we're about to receive. And we're going to receive everlasting life, and we're going to be joint heirs with Yahushua. Because guess what? We went through common suffering as Yahushua, man. Now, of course, we ain't need to actually go on the cross and go through all that Yahushua went through, but we went through things that Yahushua went. We ain't go, none of us had to go through the final hours of Yahushua, all right? That was just for him. But as dealing with demons, people talking shit, and etc., we deal with the same thing Yahushua deal with, man, all right? And if we endure just like Yahushua did, and we're going to be glorified and praised and rule the world with Yahushua, bro, okay? That's what it is, man. And the water Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, we're instructed when we first come into this truth, all right? We're told that we're going to go through these different things, man. We're told. So we prepare ourselves, okay? We prepare ourselves, man. We know that, okay, boom, I'm going to go through this and that, but this is what comes with the truth. Because you got Jake that come into the truth and go through this and that and say they ain't sign up for this. Or I ain't know this what came with the truth. Because they were not instructed. But the apostles and elders and brothers, a great millstone, put us on game and let us know. And the scriptures put us on game too. That you're going to go through hell. You're going to suffer. All right? The apostles suffer for the name of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Okay? But they remain strong. Okay? They were instructed of what they were put on game, man. All right? They were put on game. They were instructed by Yahweh Shai, man. When Yahweh Shai was on the scene. When Yahweh Shai was on the scene and you read the gospel, Yahweh Shai was constantly putting his men on game. Oh, yeah, little faith. Move like this. Move like that. Don't move like this. Move like that. Putting them on game. Okay? He was instructing them. So when Yahweh Shai left, they was on point. The Lord sent the Spirit down. Okay? And, hey, they was moving on point. Hey, the Lord put the Spirit upon, starting with Ava Bivens on down. All right, now you got Apostle Har, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramlab, Apostle Kha, and, you know, the elders in Connecticut. All right, other brothers, bishops, you know, throughout the four corners of earth, constantly putting us on game, man. All right, you got brothers putting, you know, we helping each other. All right, and when new brothers come in, we let them know what the fuck comes with this truth. Let them know this not an easy walk in the park, man. Okay? You're gonna be hated. What did they tell Yahushua? What they said about Yahushua? They said, crucify him, let his blood be upon us and our children. We want Barabbas, we want a murderer. We don't want nothing to do with Yahushua. Fuck him. Basically, that's what Jake said. If we being honest. To the point Pilate said, I wash my hands. I don't want shit to do with this. And what they told Pilate, bro, you going against Caesar, boy. Jake was wicked. That's the same way they move with us, man. All right? But we tell you that, hey, this will come with the truth. You're going to be hated. People going to talk shit. This, that, and the third. You're going to lose friends. You're going to lose family. All right? Your so-called family, because when you come into this truth, the brotherhood is your real family. That family you had before, that was just family there for a moment. Something just to get you by. When you come into this truth, the Lord bless you with a real family. You know? But yeah, we tell you. The apostles tell you. The brothers tell you. The elders tell you. The brothers tell you. And ultimately, the scriptures tell you. Okay? A man's foe shall be of his own house. Okay? Why is that? Because you're telling the truth. Because you're moving different. You're in the light. You're no longer, what it's saying in Ephesians 2, you're no longer walking in the course of the world like these people, man. You're no longer doing wickedness, so they hate that shit. You in light, they're in darkness. And you try to give them the light, but they don't want it. Because what? They love darkness, man. They don't want to come to the light, least their deeds should be reproved. Either. They don't want to come to the light and hear that they got to stop smoking weed and stop committing adultery, etc. So guess what? They stay in darkness and they stay far away from you and they talk shit and they hate you. Because they know that you are no longer like them. You're in the light, they're in darkness. Okay? But hey, Yahushua said, marvel not, all right, if the world hates you. Okay? They hated Yahushua. Okay? And the servant's not greater than his master. Hey, our master Yahushua went through different hells. Shit, we're going to go through the same hell as him. Okay? But, hey, we're put on game when we come into his truth. Okay? Because that's how it's supposed to be. All right? We're being led the right way. We're put on game. We're not just jumping into a server without knowing the instructions and how to deal and what comes with this. Okay? So something quick I want to get into, Lord willing, was edifying. I'm going to end off by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Achakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to sincere brothers pushing truth and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth diligently. To you, I say shalom, and keep fighting, brother. Shalom.